We're sitting in the presentation of Anna Ehrenstein and Andrew Gilbert, me, at Sperling in Munich. I'm showing drawings on the subject of British imperial history and how it affects today and the repetition of that system of propaganda today. You must remember there is a very strong nostalgia in Britain for the British Empire, and that has to be challenged, and I've been doing that for 20 years. For example, you see the Grenfell Tower is burning. That's people dying because of poverty. And at that time, the British press and the British government kept using that slogan, Great Britain. And they don't even have enough money to feed the people or to give them proper housing, but they have enough money to murder children in Afghanistan and in Iraq with luxury drone weapons. They could spend that money on something better, like feeding the people of Britain, on educating them, and not just feeding them propaganda and jubilee rituals and queen funerals. There's some drawings where there's a really rational narrative and deliberate comparisons, and others are totally absurd. And I need this because some drawings, ultra serious, 1 week, working in tiny details, and then you have to destroy that with a really fast, ridiculous drawing. Or something in the news happens, for example, the sudden retreat from Afghanistan and the people dying at the airport. So the democracy burger is like broken, crumbling, half-eaten, dripping in blood. And that's the great democracy they imported to Afghanistan. I think when you're dealing with a serious subject that affects a lot of people, a good way to communicate to a broad audience is sometimes to use humor combined with seriousness. Otherwise, the art remains in a small bubble where people are not interested in reading 10,000 art theory books to understand art. I think humor is a good way to reach a broader audience while dealing with a serious subject.
My name is Anna Ehrenstein, and I'm invited by KOW Berlin to come to Sperling in Munich. You see me here sit in my installation called Tools for Conviviality, which was a collaboration with Don Kafele, Lydia Likibi, Awa Sek, Saliuba, and Niawati Chao. What they all have in common, like me, is that they are migrants that are working in a creative field. And together we created 360-degree video, sculptures of extended photography that you see here, and the textile sculptures. Tools for Conviviality basically asks how platform capitalism has changed migration within the last 10 years and creative practice from a non-Western perspective. I think my practice is quite interdisciplinary, so there is some materials that always reoccur or some topics that always reoccur, and I come from photography and a critique of photographic practices. I work a lot on the relationship between media and society, or on how our digitized ecosystems materialize in physical space. So these were topics we spoke about in the video work, and then where we created these works together.